Oh, it's a bit tall, isn't it? There we are. Thank you. There we go. As guys go, I'm a little bit on the shorter side. There we are.
Not doing too bad.
Still got a little bit on me. We're having a lovely evening today, everybody. Sounds like you're all half asleep. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Oh, is everyone having a lovely evening? There we go, wonderful. My name is Andrew Butcher. I've been performing spoken word now for the last 5 years or so. Tim, who you saw earlier, basically taught me to do everything I do, so if you don't like any of this, it's his fault. And my first one is about my passion for performance. It's called A Letter to the Future. Dear P. Art, when I was a child, I didn't know you. And I don't mean to say you were a kid in my class that I saw every day but didn't talk to. I mean, I really didn't know you. Like, I didn't even know you existed. If I had, I wonder if I'd let you save my life sooner. But now, we are inseparable, you and I. I can't begin to thank you enough for all the light you've shown me over the years, all the times you've helped me believe in myself, all the times you've helped me to love myself and give me somewhere I belong. And yes, that somewhere was with all the other messed up misfits who needed you just as much as I did, but that didn't stop you devoting some of your time to me. I only hope I've shown you the same courtesy. You taught me to accept myself, and most of the time, to love myself. Things I never even thought possible when I was young. And now, here I am in 2021, trying my damn hardest to honour you the only way that I know how. By teaching those who need you now, just like I did all those years ago, to love themselves. Day by day, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if they fully understand how much you'll change their lives. It seems impossible to describe, but I've got to try. Because I don't know if you'll survive the madness this world is putting me through. I hope, with both my hearts, that you do. Because honestly, I don't know what we'll do without you. This place that we call home, and these people, they don't know your value, PR. They don't understand you like I do. They don't understand how much we need you, despite each and every one of them consuming you every day of their lives. They still think you're not worth it, that you're not important, that you're not necessary. They mock us, you and me. They mock you for thinking you're anything more than a fun little hobby, and they mock me for deeming you so much more than that. They are blind to what you are. Blind to what you do for them every day. Music, games, streaming services, books, photographs. Who do they think makes all that they so callously consume? Why is teaching your priceless techniques seem so unimportant when they are using and abusing you everywhere? Sales assistants are actors. Politicians are actors. Business tycoons are actors. Teachers are actors. They're using and abusing everything you ever gave them, and then, when you need them most, when you need them to give you something in return, to help save your life, they are nowhere to be seen except to dismiss and demean your value. So I ask you, PR, please, write back to me, if you can. Tell me that you're safe. Tell me that you made it through this crisis. Because only then will I know if there is salvation on the other side of this insanity. Only then will I be able to sleep easy. Please, don't let them destroy you. We need you. Even if they don't realise it now, they will one day. They have to. Because only when they do can we begin to heal. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you for all you've ever done for me. Sincerely, a lost ginger boy who's never quite grown up. P.S. That's your fault, by the way. Thank you. This second piece is kind of a continuation of the first, really. This is called the Wight Lion, and it's about having a passion for performance when you're stuck in lockdown and not really able to do it very much. Of course, during that time, the whole industry kind of crashed. So it's about that. It's called the Wight Lion. The lion roars inside of me with inspiration and despair. The world is going mental, but no one seems to care. With elation and frustration, I claw against my cage, eager to get out there amongst the rain and rage. Chaos and confusion have slammed into the world. Real or illusion, how will this all unfurl? I was once a social animal, king of the Isle of Wight. When I went out, I gave the world a brand new lease of life. I know they all admired me for passion and persistence. I provided a lobotomy from greying non-existence. But now I prowl to and fro about my tiny cage, gazing down upon the land, craving an escape. I used to be the alpha, ahead of all the rest, eager for the future, but now it's all a mess. The clowns are in their castles, it's a circus every day. Roll up quickly now, you don't want to miss this, mate. The show is just beginning, it's far from over yet. Come on down, number one, it's time to place your bet. Black for death, red for loss, everything comes at a cost, but how much do you have to waste betting on the human race? Wagering survival against the final cost, a world in denial with hyenas at the top. They cackle and they claw so incessantly, making up the laws that even they can't keep. Meanwhile, I am caged, frustrated and alone. Prowling to and fro, growing brittle to the bone. I slam myself against the bars, try to force them back. Find the fire deep inside I always used to have. If only I could reach the world, be crowned a king once more. Topple down this clan of clowns with nothing but a roar. I would be a saviour beyond these rotten walls. Martyr of the animals, breaking all the rules. I would be the inspiration I was always born to be. Clawing my way to the top with enthusiastic ease. Then, looking down upon the world from my throne of golden bones, admiring the chaos erupting far below, the lion howls inside of me, corrupt and insecure, fueled by the hyenas who only wanted more. But now I cause the rain and rage, the chaos and confusion, for I beat down my tiny cage by becoming the illusion. Thank you. For this one, I'm going to this beautiful shirt. So basically, during lockdown, a lot of us kind of use that time to change our lives, revamp ourselves, all that sort of thing. As you can tell, a lot of the things that I write generally in my poetry are quite sort of deep and meaningful and moving, and that's all well and good, unless it's the only sort of stuff that you have, in which case it just gets a bit samey. I wasn't really given any of these sort of like more fun festival type gigs, and I thought I'm going to use this time to change that. I'm going to write something new. I'm going to write groundbreakingly funny poetry. I tried a lot and failed a lot, so instead I decided to write this, which is about someone who wants to try and be funny who just isn't. This is called My First Time, not as it sounds, and this is my first time being a comedian. Let me tell you a story of a struggle, a strenuous struggle that's played on my mind for some time, a strenuous struggle that will stay with me for life. For this is a story all about how my lyrical flow flipped, turned upside down. So furrow your brow and listen out hard, and I'll tell you my dream of becoming a bard. Recently I became obsessed with being the best dressed of comedy sets. I dreamed I could dress the mess of my lyrical absence by assessing the stress of euphoric nonsense. I don't even know what that means. I digress. The more I try to impress with lies, the closer I come to poetic demise. The further I fall, the harder I'll slide. The deeper I dig, the faster I'll die. To survive as a comic genius, you have to joke like you truly mean it. Strut your stuff across that stage. Play the game, but don't be fake, because timing is the code of the comedy show. Get that right and you might glow. Make sure that your story flows, cause even silliness can be planned. And now, backed by popular demand, the Wordsy Smith is here, that's me, here to try some comedy. Now firstly I've got to break the ice with a joke like, I don't know, my life. Self-deprecate to alleviate, exaggerate and accommodate, because that's what creates the comedy that feels so empty without me. Oh, riffing on a rapper's legacy will surely get me the praise I need. So watch me take the world by storm as I light your life with brains and brawn. Yeah, alright, that might have been a lie. I took a dive and tried to fly. Anyway, you're the ones funding my heavy addiction by listening to this nonsensical fiction, so cheer and clap go wild for me. You can, if you want to. There we go. As I try out some more comedy. Here I stand and here I'll stay, spouting jokes till the end of the day, because this stage drug, it is my life, spitting strife behind that mic. I can't give up, it's all I've got. My confidence, it can't be knocked. That is until I try to write some comedy. And you'll just slightly think it's like safer without me. My lyrical flow has always been broke when I tried to interject a joke, so I just tend to stay away from comedy. But just better without me. Thank you. And my last one of the day, this is called The Promise. Stand with me. And I've noticed that we have a wonderful TARDIS over there in the corner. This is kind of dedicated to my best imaginary friend, the Doctor. This is about the promise of being a good person, being kind, basically. And it's called The Promise. The greatest people love without cause. Their open hearts burn brighter than a shimmering star. They protect and cherish, they fight for what's right with all their might. The greatest people never put a cap on compassion. Their care knows no bounds, and in their hearts no evil can be found. They stand up for those in need and speak for all unseen. They believe. They believe in you and me. They help us see all that we can be. They show us how to live our dreams. The greatest people are selfless beyond compare. They raise our spirits with flair and share their wise words with care. They see within us the beautiful potential we cannot see for ourselves. They show us the way to create. The greatest people teach us how to accept ourselves, how to love ourselves, flaws and all. The greatest people save lives and expect nothing in return. Because here's the thing that's amazing. They don't do it for the gratitude, they don't do it for the praise or fame, they don't ask for their name in lights nor to be glorified. They do what they do because it's right. And it's kind. Just that, just kind. Do you want to know the best part? It isn't even hard to start. All you've got to do is open your heart, have patience, take time to understand and empathise, show love and compromise. You never know, you might even grow. Beyond need and greed, give and feed positivity, hold a festivity of activity, lead the revolution of resolution, with the honest promise of unlimited unity. Be all you can be and then exceed that expectation. Because if you open up the door to kindness, to selflessness and empathy, others will see your exemplary example and follow. Be the shepherd that herds humanity to peace and sanity. To be great is innate. Being kind is a state of mind, so shine bright, brighter than a shimmering star, and you will go far. Be laughter and love, but above all, just be kind. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been Andrew Butcher. I don't have anything to sell you, which is a shame. Because people do that, don't they, after every gig? They're like, I know you can buy all my stuff. I'm working on an anthology at the moment, but it's not out yet. So you can look at my Facebook business page, I guess, at Andrew Butcher 93, I think it is. Details of what I do are on there. Apart from that, thank you very much.